Good morning, Westwater Canyon. Here we are. It is a rite of spring for us to come and paddle Westwater Canyon. We're here right on the Utah-Colorado border on the Colorado River, and it is a beautiful, very deep sandstone canyon that the river is carved through. And today is going to be really special because the river is running very high. Normally this time of year, the river might be at about 8,000 CFS. Maybe 10 if it's really going. Today, the river is about 24,000 CFS. I'm going to check the gauge here in just a minute to know exactly right before we put on what it is. But it is high, and things are running early here in Colorado and Utah, and it's going to make for a really interesting trip through this canyon. A lot of the rapids that we're used to are going to be kind of washed out, but they're going to be replaced with giant boils and big lateral waves that are going to come off the walls of this canyon. So it's going to have a little different character, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be any harder. I think it's just going to be different. And I'm really excited to get in there and see what it looks like at these levels. I think it's going to be really interesting. The other news is Abby is here with us today. She's made the jump from the east to the west, and she has her brand new Winnebago Adventure Wagon. And this is a new partnership with Winnebago, and it is a really cool 4x4 Sprinter van on a 144 chassis, and it is all decked out and ready for Abby to be in this thing and have a great summer. So look for a future video where we're going to do a whole tour of the Adventure Wagon, and it is really fun to have our family now in 2 Sprinter vans doing the things we love, like coming to Westwater Canyon. So pretty exciting stuff. With the big water today, I think most of us have decided to bring our creek boats, which are bigger, higher volume kayaks. They're better for running more difficult rapids. They're also just a little more comfortable on these long days like what we're going to do through Westwater, although I think it's going to go pretty quick with how high and fast the water's moving. Geez, this could be what's normally a 5-6 hour run. Could be, 2 to 3 hours. We're gonna have to see. It's gonna be interesting to see how long it takes us today. Hi, Abby.
Good morning. Making some avocado toast.
I know. It feels like I can just read it. I'm like day 126.
Are you? Yeah.
All right, so here is the bulletin board where they update the current flow of the river, the amount of volume that's going down the Colorado River. It's measured in CFS, cubic feet per second, and it is running at 26,500 CFS. I think our biggest hazard, other than the occasional giant wave, is going to be the wood. There's a lot of wood floating down the river right now. The river's moving really high and fast, and as it gets high, it starts pulling off all the junk wood and the driftwood from years past and taking it on downstream. So there are a lot of logs like this one right here coming through, and they're fairly easy to identify and avoid, but the last thing you want is to be in the middle of a big rapid and have a log beating you or beating around through the waves with you. That can be a bummer. Not everybody knows that the Colorado River is named the Colorado because it means the color red, and it's because in the spring the river picks up all this sediment, sand and dirt and mud and trees, and it turns the river a red color, kind of like it is today. I kind of think of it as more of almost like chocolate milk, but it is full of sediment, full of sand. The water isn't clean at all, but that's it doing its erosional work. You know, it is basically carving out the Rocky Mountains and beyond, and bringing all that sediment to the Sea of Cortez, back down to Baja where we spent the winter. It's going to be a classic spring trip down Westwater with some good old muddy water. All right, we're on the boat ramp. We're about to take off. I think for all of us, this is going to be a personal record for highest flow. But here we go, Westwater 2023, 26,500 CFS. We made it to the big red wall. This to me always signifies that it's about to start. and I'm here with some of my best paddling friends. Couldn't be a better day. So we're gonna say bye to the big red wall and hello to the canyon. Okay, we're pretty much out of the canyon. We're just in the lead out, and what a good run. It was awesome. The whitewater wasn't that much harder than it is normally, say at 6,000, 7,000, but it had a different character. It was more big water feel, but I don't know that any one move was really that hard. It's just instead of making moves around rocks and holes, you're kind of just dealing with boils, just staying on path when they're trying to swirl you out. The waves were pretty big in places, but not massive, you know? Westwater always has some good big water. I think the biggest thing is you want to make sure you don't swim, because there's not a lot of places to recover a swimmer in there. But all in all, Westwater in the 20s, it's very doable. Now we're gonna float out to the takeout. It should go pretty quick. We've got a little bit of wind, which is typical for Westwater, but we also have a lot of current. So we're gonna use that and just have a awesome float out. The scenery couldn't be better. And all of our cars are waiting for us at the takeout. We had an easy shuttle and we're set. I wanna thank you guys for watching this video. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Consider checking out our Patreon. We've got a lot of cool stuff in there, and you'll get some exclusive opportunities through our Patreon. And you'll also just be able to help us keep making these videos. So thanks for watching. That's it for now. I hope I see you somewhere over the horizon. Peter Holcombe signing out. Actually, I'm swirling out. See you later.